Okay, perfectly fine. So you are very feeling very confident. You seem to be very assertive speaker. This is
Thank
my
you.
assumption. This is my assumption. Anyway, okay. So this is a resounding opportunity to put your views forward. Okay, before the other articulate and coherent teachers.
Inshallah.
Anyone else who want to speak? I think it's like a mundane class. Okay, some students are feeling hesitated and they are unable to shyness and they are feeling jittery. Okay, and some students are participating in conversation. So guys, it's an opportunity for you. You can speak up, and all of you are teacher. I think most of you are teachers. Okay, so anyone else? Yes, Anam Saim, would you like to speak?
Yes.
Yeah, you can introduce yourself. No problem. It's the first time you are
My
attending.
name is Anna, and
There is a lot of noise is coming that is causing nuisance.
sorry, come again.
I'm saying that is
Yes, yes.
you've got some voice issue. Your voice is being muffled. It's glitching.
Is it okay now?
Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, you can speak now.
Is it? Yes, I'm Anam, and I'm also a teacher. I'm teaching computer science.
Okay, that's perfect.
Second, yes.
Okay, so do you teach at primary level or do you teach at secondary level?
No, secondary level.
Secondary level. Okay, that's fine. So
Yes.
it's a like means you enter the war when you go to school. From discipline perspective.
No, no, it's not like this because I have been teaching from 2012.
Okay, so you have been a teacher for last
So
9 years. So now you are capable enough
yes,
of maintaining and inculcating the discipline in the class. Okay,
yeah, I can.
great, great, okay, okay. So you become, you know, the journal or you know, warrior in the class. Anyway. So okay, anyone else who want to speak, guys? Okay, Alina, you have talked. Anam, Sam. Okay, rest of the students are quiet and they are totally silent. Anyway, if you want to introduce, you can introduce. I'm gonna start the class very shortly. So then we will have a discussion as well on this topic, which I will share with you. Okay, but before we just to discuss that topic, you will learn at least 10 to 15 new words. Then we will discuss the topic. Okay, if you want to ask me anything right now, please go ahead and ask me. And if you want to introduce yourself, you can do that. Feel free to share your views, whatever the views you want to share. 1 minute is remaining. Okay, Sadaf Anwar, yes, Mariam Hussain, did you attend my any other session? Mariam Hussain, it's the first time you are attending my session.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Did you attend a session previously, like last week?
Okay, you were there.
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine, and I'm asking about previous week that you attended the session because no link was there, and it's a great loss for me that I didn't able to attend your session. I
Okay.
didn't want to lose you.
Okay. Actually, your voice is not clear, so I did not understand. Anyway, you can write in the chat as well, whatever the concern you are saying to me. Anyway, so okay, guys, now we're gonna start our class. Okay, first of all, you are going to learn some of the new words that will help you to describe your behavior and to describe your feelings. Okay, but let me tell you very categorically at the beginning of the class that those words which you are going to learn are not mundane and typical words. Okay, so these are very advanced words which you are going to learn, because I think you have got, all of you have got adequate prior knowledge of English language. So I'm not going to start from grassroots. Okay, so you are going to have intermediate or advanced version of the words and the structures. So do you agree with me on that, or would you like to start from very basic? I don't think so that you need to start from very basic. Would you tell me your opinion, tell me your views on that? Would you like to start from grassroots, from basic? Because I don't think so. You need to start from basic because you have got ample knowledge of English language. All of you are teachers, so to somehow you have to speak in English with your students in the class, and that's a requirement of all the schools. And speaking of, the education spectrum, it has become necessary for all the teachers to learn English to some extent. Anam, you need to be muted because a lot of noise is coming from your side. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to start teaching you the new words, and I have got many students. So I'm going to mute everyone, and I want to give you an option to just unmute yourself. However, after having taught all the words, I will give you option. You can unmute so that then you can ask me questions relevant to the vocabulary, and then we will discuss the topic. Okay, guys, now I have muted everyone, so you don't have any option to unmute yourself. Let me teach you some of the words that will help you describe your feeling and describe your behavior. And after that, we will discuss a topic. However, if you have any question in the middle of teaching my new words to you, you can write in the chat. So I will just read your chat and I will answer you. Okay, let me share my screen you first of all. Okay, the first word which I would like to teach you is that evade. Evade, this is the first word, evade. Evade means that you cleverly avoid something. You cleverly avoid something. For example, I put a question to you and I need answer from your side, but you avoid my question. Okay, cleverly. So we use this word, evade. Evade means that you cleverly avoid something. Okay, so you can use in a sentence that I asked my student a question, but he evaded my question skillfully and cleverly. Means he did not answer to my question. This one, evade. This is the first word. And second word is elude. Elude means that something which you can't do that. Okay. For example, you cannot deliver a presentation in front of the other teachers, or you cannot do anything. You cannot do assignment or anything which you can't do. So we use this word. Okay. For example, when it comes to public speaking, so public speaking eludes me. It means I cannot do that. Let me write a sentence. Public speaking eludes me. Public speaking eludes me means that I cannot do public speaking. Okay, cooking eludes me. It means I cannot do cooking. I cannot cook. Got it? Speaking English eludes me. It means I cannot speak English. Okay, so first word was evade. Evade means that you avoid something cleverly, and second one is elude. Elude means that something which you cannot do successfully. Okay, so okay, Habiba, you are raising the hand. Okay, guys, now you can, if you have any question out of these two words, you can ask me. I have given you an option. You can unmute yourself. Alina, you are raising the hand. What is your question?
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask that does elude means that something that makes you frightened about doing that? Is it like in that sense?
Not frightening. Maybe something that's very a clinch for you. That's very easy, but you cannot do that. Okay, for any reason, you are not good at that.
And if after trying you are unable to do it, is it like this?
Yeah, you are not good
You
at
are
that.
trying, but you can't.
You cannot do that. Okay, so there's a public. Okay, public speaking eludes me. It means I cannot do public speaking. It is difficult for me. I cannot do that. I'm not good at that. Okay, cooking eludes me means you cannot cook. Okay, evade, the first one means you avoid something very cleverly. Okay, so these are two words, very advanced word and very good words you can use in your conversation. You can make some sentences as well by using these two words, evade and elude. Elude means that you cannot do something successfully. Guys, if you have any sentence, please come on mic and use. You can share your sentence with me before I move forward. And hopefully you understand. So did you understand or not, guys? Can you just, I have given you an option, you can unmute yourself and you can ask me a question as well if you have difficulty with understanding any of these two words?
Yes, sir, we have got it.
Okay, all of you have got it. Okay, fine. I am moving forward now. Now I am moving forward, and please keep yourself muted. So, vindictive, spiteful, vengeful, and these are three words. Okay, vindictive, spiteful, and vengeful. So these are meanings that you hold grudges against someone, okay, and you wish to harm someone because they have done something wrong to you. The person who has done something wrong to you, you are not going to forgive him. You will take revenge. So you are a vindictive person. Okay, you can be. So there are three words: vindictive, spiteful, vengeful. So you can use either of them. Okay, इसका मतलब उर्दू में we can say that दिल में कीना रखने वाला. Okay, the person who is not ready to forgive you. Okay, and he must take revenge if you have done something wrong with that person. So you can use either of these three words: vindictive, spiteful, or vengeful. Got it, guys? Understand? Vindictive,
Yes.
spiteful, and vengeful.
Vindictive, spiteful, and vengeful.
Now I am moving forward. Okay, this one, supercilious and haughty. Supercilious means the person who considers himself better than other people. Okay, the person who considers himself better than others. Okay, who thinks that I am better than others. So such a person is called supercilious. Understand, guys? Supercilious and haughty. If you think you consider yourself better than others, okay, and you think my opinions are better than others' opinion, so it means that you are a haughty person and you are a supercilious person. Supercilious and haughty. Okay, we have these kind of people everywhere who consider themselves better than others. Yes, Alina, you can ask me a question. You unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Sir, do we use these words in a positive way, like supercilious and haughty,
no.
or they goes in a negative way?
No, they go in a negative way. These are not positive words. If someone enjoys this characteristic, okay, it means that he's not a good guy. Got it? Supercilious means, okay. In case, for example, I can give you so you can use this word for mother-in-law. She's very supercilious. She thinks I am much better than you. Okay, so haughty and supercilious. No, this is the practical example that will help you to understand the situation. Rosina Imran, you are raising haughty and supercilious with the person who thinks that I am
Sir,
better.
I want to ask that.
Yeah, ask me.
I just want to ask that. Is it used for the dictator people because they think that they are supercilious or they are haughty or
No, not
they
for
don't want to listen
dictators.
to anyone?
It can be used. It can be used for anyone who enjoys this characteristic. Okay, supercilious and
Okay.
haughty. Whether he is he's holding a big designation, superior designation, or anyone. It can go to anyone who enjoys these features. Supercilious and haughty. Okay, it can be your brother, it can be your sister, whoever. Because supercilious
Even
and
it
haughty.
can be the boss of your company.
Boss is always supercilious. He can never be, he can never get himself to your position. Okay,
Right.
so boss is all.
But
Don't you?
basically, this is used for the negativity.
It's a negative
This
word.
shows the negativity.
Exactly. It's a negative word. It's a negative word. Okay, Asma, you are raising the hand. You have a question, Asma?
Yes, sir. I'm asking you which topic we are discuss about today in classes.
Okay. Actually, we are learning the words that will help you describe your feelings and behaviors. Okay. So we
Okay,
have
sir. Can you pronounce this word?
supercilious and haughty. We have done 5 words. Okay, I will share the recording with you after the class, or you can just watch that as well. Okay, the missing words you can learn from that. Supercilious and
thanks a lot.
haughty. No problem. And condescending, the same word. 3 words: supercilious and haughty, and condescending. Condescending and they are same to each other. The same word.
Condescending.
Yeah, condescending. And now this one, next one is the stupefied. This is a very good word. Stupefied, it can be used in a positive way and in a negative way. It means sometimes you become too much surprised and sometimes you become too much shocked. Okay, for example, your brother is not good at study. However, he ends up getting position in his class. So you become stupefied. Okay, so you can say, I was stupefied to hear that my brother got position. My brother got a position. So I was stupefied. The boss was surprised. Tha. Okay. Similarly, you can use in a negative way. For example, if something has gone wrong with you, okay, in case for example, your friend had an accident which resulted in his demise in death. So you go, oh, I was stupefied. I was too much shocked. Understand, guys? Stupefied, that can be used in a positive way and a negative way as well. Hopefully you understand that, guys. If you have any question, ask me. So you can you use this word in your sentence, stupefied?
Sir, please can you explain again condescending?
Condescending, it's a mean haughty and superior.
Condescending.
Same meaning. Okay, the person who thinks that I am more intelligent than others. Okay, the person who thinks that I am more intelligent than others. Okay, that is called condescending.
Condescending.
Condescending means the person who thinks that I am much more important or much मैं ज़्यादा important
Right,
हूँ,
right.
मेरी ज़्यादा अहमियत है, ठीक है, सब कुछ मैं हूँ, मैं जो हम कहते हैं ना, ये मैं जो हम अपने वो okay, when we talk about our societal issues, we find people who say that everything is me, everything, I am everything. Okay, so you can use condescending. You are a condescending person.
Right, right.
Okay, and we have done stupefied. This is what the, hopefully you understand the meaning of stupefied as well. Hopefully. Okay. Ennui, this is the last. Ennui means that when you feel bored, so we use this word ennui. Okay, for example, I was reading books, so I ended up feeling ennui. It means I was bored, I was feeling bored. Okay, sometimes students can feel ennui as in the class as well. Ennui means when you feel bored, so we can use this word as opposed to using the mundane, the typical word that is boring or bored. Okay, to feel bored, as opposed to using to feel bored, so you can use this word ennui.
So we can say that this lecture is so ennui. This is right.
No, you can say I am feeling
Or
ennui.
boring.
I am feeling ennui.
I am feeling ennui.
Okay, it means I am feeling bored. Okay, guys. Okay, so okay, the rest of the words I will discuss with you guys. Okay, only two more words, and we will get into our conversation. That's the integral part of this course. Okay, to engage you guys in conversation. Okay, so there are two words, very interesting. So instead of using very interesting, you can use fascinating. Okay, this topic is fascinating. It means it's very interesting topic. Okay, guys. So as opposed to using very interesting, you can use fascinating. Secondly, very open. For example, he is very open with me. So you can use he is transparent with me, very open with me. Means he shares everything with me. Okay, done, guys.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you use this word any sentence?
Okay, for example, my brother is transparent with me. It means he is very open with me. He's a transparent student. He's very open student. Okay, the topic is the topic is fascinating. The topic is very interesting, it means. Okay, guys.
All right, Jazakallah. Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm going to stop sharing the screen, and I can see that only the few students are participating in the session. I want everyone to
Sir, I
participate.
would
in the
like
class.
to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, are we practicing some sort of vocabulary or what?
Actually, you joined the session late, I think so, because we were talking about the vocabulary which can help you to describe your feelings and your behavior. Okay.
So is there a particular word for this? For example, as vocabulary which describes someone's feelings or
We have
emotions,
done.
is there a...
We have done almost 9 to 10 words. We have done. I think you joined the session later. Anyway, I will share the recording of this session with you after the class, so you can just watch and you will understand.
I am asking. I am just asking. Is there a terminology for to explain such words or feelings? Is there a terminology for that?
Vocabulary. We use vocabulary about feeling, about There's no other terminology. There's no other term which we can use. Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, guys. So now I'm moving forward now. So hopefully all of you understood all these words which you learned today. If you have any question to ask me, please, before I move forward. Okay, so thank you so much. So I can see that only the few students are participating in the session, and the rest of the students are totally silent and they are feeling jittery. Okay, you need to develop assertiveness when you have such a session where you can demonstrate your credentials. Okay, and your okay, she's a hot you always. And okay, guys. Okay, now in our last session, we talked about and we discussed our aspiration that can we meet, if we can meet our aspiration in this country or not. Okay, so I found most of you very disappointed and very pessimistic. Okay, however, we did not have ample time at the time to discuss and further. Okay, in continuation of that's the previous topic. So I would like to ask you some question as well. So my topic is we'll discuss the societal issues. Okay, that would consist of education and our fundamental rights which we are deprived of in this country. Okay, and how we can make this country better place to live. Okay, so all of you are ready to discuss? All of you are ready, guys? So who I will ask you some questions. Okay, so you need to answer me. So my first question goes to you. Here, being in country, taking the situation into account, whatever is going on. So all of you are guys pessimistic or optimistic from education perspective. I'm talking about just from education perspective. So where you stand, are you optimistic or pessimistic, and do you want to change the system, or you are pretty satisfied with this with our educational system, guys? Hopefully you understand my question.
Sorry, sir, I'm not getting.
My question is that okay. My question is.
Sir, I got your question.
Okay,
And
Arslan,
I would.
okay, Arslan, just let me just repeat my question because the most students did not understand. Okay, so yeah, let me just paraphrase that question. Okay, my question was that we live in a country where we have a education system that has many drawbacks, many flaws. Okay, so I am just asking you whether you are satisfied with our education system or not, or do you want some kind of changes? Do you want to amend this system? Okay, so this is my question, and you need to address it. And hopefully, I will receive answer from you guys. Okay, this is it's a fascinating.
I'm not
topic to be
satisfied.
discussed. Okay, so you can raise the hand. You can raise your hand in order to participate in conversation. And today I will make everyone to participate because it's gonna be participative session. Okay, so I will start off by asking Arslan Malik. Arslan Malik, what is your view on that? Then I will take you one by one. Yes, Arslan, go ahead.
Sir, my views are pretty clear about our education system in this country. I think I am neither optimistic, neither pessimistic about our education system. I would rather say that I am skeptical about my education system because
you are skeptical.
Yes, skeptical.
Okay, why? But why?
Because everyone is trying to know. Everyone is coming up with his own ideas and his own ways, and no one is really concerned about education.
Okay, so there's no clear policy when it comes to education.
There is no clear policy when it comes
There's
to
a
education.
Policy paralysis, actually. There is a policy paralysis when it comes to education. Okay, yeah.
Yes, there is lack of policy, and there is more to be done to it.
Okay, much more to be done to education. Okay,
yes, to our education.
We need many reforms. Okay, to enhance our education system. Okay, fine. Okay, Arslan, I got your point of view, Arslan. Okay, Alina Muhammad, you are raising that. So next I will ask Rosina and Habiba. You are raising that. Yes, Alina, go ahead. Alina, go ahead.
Sir, I'm pessimist about this because in our education system, there are many of the things that are lacking there. Like there are no practical theories. Still, if we look at most of the books, especially the Sin board, if I talk about the chapters, they are like the chapters which my mother and father studied. So did I, and so are my younger brother and sister studying. So there is no use of the things that have passed. There should be the new things, new theories, new practical things going all around the world. The technology. We are very far from the generations of computer. Now we are on the robotics. We don't need to read about the generations of the computer and everything like that. That's what my point of view is. So I think there is a lot of need of change in our education system.
Okay.
And rote learning.
Okay.
Second thing is rote learning is very much encouraged. So I'm against that.
So you are overwhelmingly pessimistic. I think you are waiting just for visa and you will fly to USA to meet your aspirations over there. Anyway, okay, that's a very good. Okay, there's a very fascinating views which you put on the table. Anyway, so Rosina, now it's your turn. Rosina, you can, and then Habiba and Ayman will continue.
Okay, sir, I think I'm the pessimistic because I'm not agree whatever the policy the people are making, because the policy maker, they themselves are not aware or proper educated for what they are planning and for whom they are planning. So basically, we need to understand that the planners are themselves are not planned. So unfortunately, the curriculum which they are planning, we are going to the different directions, and unfortunately, that direction is not leading us to the right destiny. So that's why we all are suffering from the hands of the other people. Like Cambridge is basically targeting the different class. Then the education system of local education system is not able to tackle the situation, not handle the situation, and we are not able to stand with the.
Okay, you're talking from global perspective. It sounds like
yes,
that.
I'm talking about the global perspective, that we are not able to take over the situation in a proper manner. That's why our children are not able to handle the worldwide education system in a positive manner.
Okay. So Rosina, ironically, I think you oppose the idea of a single national curriculum. You think it has not? It doesn't have
definitely.
a potential. It doesn't have a potential to meet the global requirement. Okay, because from curriculum perspective, still we are studying those books which were published in the late 1950s. Okay, so
exactly.
They don't have.
And it's not only the books, even the policy makers, they are not able to understand that what policy is the requirement of the today's world.
Actually, education is not on their agendas. Honestly speaking, it's not in their agenda. Okay, they are not worried about where the things are going on from education perspective. Okay, so the effort should be in the right direction. Okay, for for reforming the entire, we need to overhaul the entire education system. Anyway, that's good. Okay, Rosina, thank you so much. Let me ask Habiba now shorten. Hiba now shorten.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I want to say I'm not optimistic because 90% people get education just make money. They are not getting the awareness. They just want to get education, higher education to make money. It is not, I think it's not the aim. And those people who get higher education, they go outside and other countries. They are not getting, we cannot get, you can say we cannot get, what can I say? They are not useful for us.
Okay,
they
so you want to say the motive? Okay, so you want to say there is a motive of commercialism when we talk about education. Okay, there is no social motive. Okay, it's the motive of awareness, bringing awareness to the kids. Okay, so that's why the students are deprived of even basic awareness, although they are studying at school for many years, but they are not nurtured and in a appropriate way as they should have been. Okay, I got your point of view. Okay, so you want to say that commercial education has become commercial. Okay, Ayman, now it's your turn. Okay, even I will ask you some counter question as well, because now I am taking your opinion. So then inshallah I will move forward now. Okay, Ayman, now it's your Ayman.
Yes, I am pessimistic. We are technically far behind. Okay, the example is that nowadays, like recently, there is a new book launched in Sindh board, but if we see the chapters are very much updated in that the curriculum which we are teaching for grade A level student, that curriculum is in their class 9th book. But the teachers are not educated, they can't teach the children, they don't know the concepts, they don't know the things, how they will teach. So that is a big lack. And secondly is that we're still focusing on rote learning, we are not focused on concept.
Concept based learning.
Even
Fine.
yes, now even nowadays students like because of pandemic and because of online learning, student suffer a lot. Still schools are focusing on just like they should rote learning, and they just want to put everything in students when, and they just have to burdenize, which is completely I'm against. Now, this is the time that we should have to concentrate on students concept, because these are the time that we have to make concept. We should like student if they learn they doesn't, I guess quality is matter nowadays, we have to focus on quality instead of quantity.
Okay,
But
no, we are
yes, we should
providing
have to focus-
qualitative. Actually, we are providing qualitative education. Okay, exactly. Okay, now this one, Asma, you are raising the hand. Asma, no children.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm saying, first of all, I'm not satisfied education system, because being a teacher, I'm facing lots of problem regarding a student. Whatever we are studying in the online class, teacher not showing interest, and is interest showing 0%. Second thing, every school, they are not promoting the active learning. They are always promote the rude learning, just like a ratification. Teacher will write the board, and teacher will write all the answer in the board, and a student just copyright in your notebook. That's it. So that's why I'm not satisfied my education system.
Okay. So you want to say that we have to work on concept-based learning as opposed to making the student learning by rote. Okay, fine. Okay, Amama, then okay, Samreen Naz, not shorten. Samreen, you can have your view. Samreen Naz. Samreen.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Yes, Samreen, go ahead.
Asha, I have been listening to everyone over here. There is one thing that I really wanted to discuss with my fellow people. Firstly, we are not having any debate competition here. Am I right? We are not having any speech competition. We are just sharing our point of views. So
Yes,
that can even easily be done without getting too loud, because I think we all are using our headphones, so we are very audible to each other. So besides this thing, I personally believe that we as a nation are very extremist people. If we go in favor of something, so we just cross all the limits and proving ourselves right. And if we are going against something, so we do the same thing. And unfortunately, whatever the opinions that have been shared over here, like we all are saying that we are being pessimistic, we are not hopeful, our education system has been collapsed. But you all are witnessed that if the education system was that much bad, so for the past 1 year, we have seen that even from private sector to public sector, we have been able to provide online education. We have been able to train our teachers. We have been able to do something. It is not like that we are not doing from the educational point of view. We have not done anything. You all would agree with that thing. Now talking about that, whether we are being optimistic or we are being pessimistic related to our education system. So I think, again, unfortunately, we are having both the things. There are a sector which are doing brilliant jobs, even in public schools and private schools both. We have Kiran Foundation, we have Citizen Foundation, we have so many different examples which are doing so excellent work in education. Then we have another I agree that we have a huge sector of education which is not able to provide its services the way it should. But even then, I think when we are saying that teachers are not doing anything, teachers are not taking interest, yes, new textbooks have been launched by Sindh board, teachers are not trained. So if I am a teacher and I am saying this thing, so I think that I also need to take responsibility, and I also need to train and educate my own self. I have Google, I have Zoom, I have all the resources. If my school was not providing me any sort of training and I have a textbook and I know I need to upgrade my knowledge, so why can't I do it myself? Why do I have to wait for my principal or my coordinator to come and tell me? So this also counts that as a teacher or as a parent or even as a student, we need to take responsibility of our own actions. We cannot just blame the government, the society, and the system. So thank you so very much, everyone.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Mehaz, you want to, we are responsible